Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T. Hold on, let me change that layout so I can put some of the... Perfect, that's better. My name is Harry T, and it is Saturday the 17th of May at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. It is freezing here in Melbourne. I'm not sure what it's like where you are, but let me know where you're watching. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Let's see if I can see your comments come through. Maybe not yet. I'll wait for that to build. What is happening in your world? Can you believe it's already the 17th of May? Isn't that unbelievable? But that does mean that it is Raylene Cable's birthday. So happy birthday to our darling Raylene Cable, one of our very, very, very originals. And I've known Raylene for, oh my gosh, I want to say nearly 20 years. Nearly 20 years? Approaching. I mean, I think nearly 20 years because I'm going back, no, it was maybe 18 years. Well, that is nearly 20. It's insane, crazy. It's been so long. But happy birthday to you, Raylene, if you're watching, and if you're not, we are wishing you happy birthday. Anyway, hey, Karina, good to see you. Hi, Kathy, good to see you. How are you doing? It is freezing in Melbourne, very, very cold. So how is everybody doing? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if it's cold there, and tell me everything. So tonight we just have Psychic D, which is amazing, Miss Psychic D. We love Miss Psychic D. She's terrific. She's been on with us many times, and we do love her. And I think she is probably one of our more popular psychics on the show for sure. In terms of the lives, you guys resonate with her, which I love. As a host, that's fantastic to have you guys really resonate with our guest psychics. And we are, I believe, I spoke to a production the other week, and I do believe that we are going to maybe try and limit the amount of psychics on one show. So I think we're going to be doing just one psychic a show moving forward. We may still have a couple that are two psychics on the show, but I think we are introducing just one psychic, I believe. But I mean, for example, tonight we've got the one, and I think that's what's going to be happening. Hey, Kerry, good to see you. Diane sending you love. Hope you're okay. Nicole, Nicole already wants a reading with Psychic D, but I'm going to just star that because I'm just having a little chat with people first. Hey, Sharon. Karina is freezing in Sydney. Well, you know what that means. If it's freezing in Sydney, you know Melbourne really must be freezing. It's always more freezing in Melbourne. Hey, Jocelyn, good to see you. Robert, nice to see you. Hi, Veronica, good to see you. How is everybody doing? Okay. Now, before I bring on Miss Psychic D, like and share the video, please. Definitely. Hold on, I've seen, hi, Joanne. I've seen some of you already liking and sharing, wanting readings. I'm just going to star those and just favorite them so we can try and get to them tonight. Let me just star them. Because obviously, as you know, it's impossible to get to everybody and it just won't happen. But we will get to as many of you as we can. I'm going to try to make it not as repetitive as reading, because it almost becomes a little bit of a too much of a repetition. So I'm going to try and have a chat with Miss Psychic D throughout the show as well. So we're definitely not going to get to everyone's questions, but of course, definitely try your luck. Like the video and share the video first and foremost. In the comment box, let us know you've liked and shared it, and marry that up with a question. Hi, will I sell my house? Hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house? Something like that. So instead of just writing, hi, will I sell my house? Hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house? Does that make sense? So marry up your question with the fact that you've liked and shared the video, but you've got to like and share the video first and foremost. What else can I tell you? Might just have a little chat with some of you. Oh, yes, we have a Thursday night show happening as well. And the first show was just a couple nights ago with our host, Michael DeMarco, who is terrific. And he's doing the Thursday night shows, which are going to be no readings on that show. It's going to be more of an information show, more of an educational show, more of a get to know the psychic show, which I love. And he did a terrific job. So continue to support Michael's show on the Thursday nights because he's doing a great job. And I think it's great to vary it up as well. And I do like that we've got the Thursday night show because I used to host Thursdays. And we used to have a Thursday night show and Thursday night show and a Saturday night show. and then we stopped doing the Thursdays, and then I moved on to Saturdays, and now we've brought the Thursdays back, and I'm so glad that Michael's doing them in such a great way. So continue to support his show. Nita said the show with Michael was Thursday. It was a great show. Great, amazing. I'm so glad you watched it. Robert said Thursday was awesome. So continue to watch it. So we'll have the Thursday night shows and we'll have the Saturday night shows. So continue to watch both. And Jocelyn will definitely try and come on to thank you, Jocelyn. Yeah, try and come on to the Thursday and support Michael. As I said, he does a great job. So give him some support and watch the shows. That'd be great. And it's good to, you know, meet some of the psychics on a different level. I think that's great. Oh, Cherie, you're there. I'm watching my Sharks play at, oh my God, I love that. You've done that before. I love that, Cherie. Multitasking. Carrie, how has your week been, Harry? It's been not too bad. It's been a busy week. But it's sort of, you know, not too bad. We're definitely approaching into winter. And, you know, as I said before, Melbourne is freezing. So I'm sort of trying to get some different clothes sort of out. You know when that happens, when you're sort of used to wearing certain clothes and you're like, where have I put my warmer clothes or my thicker clothes? And you've sort of got to have a sort through your stuff. It's kind of funny. But anyway, please like and share the video and come on with a comment and I'll bring on Miss Psychic D. Add to the stage. Hey, Miss Psychic D, how are you? Hello? Oh, I don't think she can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. You're back. Can you hear us?
Oh. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I can tell. Okay, so that's okay. So how are you, Miss Psychic D?
Oh,
It's very delayed.
I'm really good. Recovering after this new moon in Scorpio, full moon in Scorpio, I should say.
Yeah, and you're doing well though. You're
Is there
good.
A really bad delay?
It's a really bad delay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's all right. All good. Never mind.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work. You're terrific. So basically, what we'll do is if you can please like and share the video and throw in a question. Once you've liked and shared the video, we'll get that happening. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cherie. Sending you love and your daughter. Hold on, I lost the comment. Yeah, sending you love, darling. And sorry to hear that. Okay, so what we're going to do is, Miss Psychic D, I'm going to give you some questions. Actually, before we do that, do you want to tell everyone a little bit more about you, even though most people do know you? And again, because it's so delayed on your end, you're hearing everything I say about 20 seconds after I said it. So I'm going to finish what I'm saying, and then I'm going to let you introduce yourself and talk about yourself a little bit more, and then we'll roll with it.
Yeah, wonderful. So go. Oh well.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, go.
Hi everyone. I am Miss Psychic D. Yeah. I'm Miss Psychic D. So I am a psychic, and I'm also an energetic alignment coach. So I work, even though I work with spirit to produce and give people the answers to their questions from source energy themselves, from spirit for what's best for their highest good. I also use the laws of attraction to help coach and mentor people to help them shift their energy from where they are to where they want to be. So all the answers that I provide for people are from spirit directly, and they typically give my clients what they need to know, not always what they want. So if you ever want to know something really specific, you're best to book in. But for tonight's readings, I do use tarot as my tool. It just helps me stay on point. Otherwise, they'll give me lots of information for people. So
love it.
Yeah,
love
people
it.
ask
Amazing.
Spirit answer, basically.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go on to a question, Miss Psychic D. And I did want to have a little chat with you as well, but I'm just trying to think how we're going to do that when you're hearing everything I say 30 seconds after. So I'm trying to work that out, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's start with Nicole with the K. Nicole, N-I-K. Yep, there you are. Hello, Harry. Hi. Could I have a reading of love reading, please? I've liked and shared. Okay, go for it, Miss Psychic D.
Well, it's funny because as soon as I started shuffling the cards for you, Nicole, the Emperor jumped out. So there must be a nice tasty masculine coming your way soon. Spirit are telling me that you do have an emotional offer that's going to be presented to you soon. They are telling me that this is going to catch you by surprise. And I don't feel like you know this person, but you could have met them recently. Don't be surprised if it's kind of like you've asked for this mate to come in, and here they come. They're going to present themselves to you. Don't be surprised if it actually brings up some insecurities within you, because that's what they're kind of showing me here, like levels of self-worth, or maybe this person's too good to be true, or there's something with this energy coming in. You're getting a psychic early heads up that this person has crossed your path for a reason, and try not to let any sort of insecurities sort of drown out the experience of getting to know someone new. But I think you're really going to enjoy this energy. They're very emotionally mature and stable. And yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, just make
Amazing.
sure. I think this energy is coming in as a catalyst for you to really strengthen yourself.
Amazing. Fantastic. All right. So what we'll do is I just want to remind everyone, the website is psychictvinternational.com. And right now we have many psychics actually logged in. So the phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. We have Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We have Benjamin Graham on pin 9166. We have Jackie Crystal on pin 9875. Now, Jackie doesn't log in that much. So definitely, she's not available always on the phone line. So definitely take advantage of this now. Because Jackie Crystal is logged in for you. So give her a call. Her pin is 9875, like I just said. We have Maria on pin 9126. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. Now, Natalie Norton Baker is always busy, so snap her up as well. We have Psychic Sandy on pin 9108. And we have Sandy Stargazer on pin 9141. So lots of psychics logged in right now. So in Australia, give them a call, 02 907 10199, and our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. Okay, let's go with Nicole said thank you, which is fabulous. Let's go with going to give you Carrie, one of our favorites. Hey Carrie, loved and shared Harry T. Love Dan, I know you do. I would love some guidance, please, with my career, please, Dan. It's being pretty toxic. Lovely. Ooh.
Hasn't it just? Spirit just said to me, to you, Carrie, that sometimes we're either part of the problem or we're part of the cure. I do feel like they're telling me career advancement. So the biggest trick at the moment, and this is what this full moon in Scorpio is showing everybody, is that sometimes we need to raise our energy and vibration and focus above the problem. So you can only be involved in toxicity if that's something that you're heavily focused on, or including yourself in, or something like that. But they want me to push that to the side. I do feel like the dust is going to settle in your career, but they're telling me career advancement. This is going to come in really hard and fast, and probably within the next 3 weeks to 3 months. There's some type of victory that's coming in for you, but at the moment, what your work life is actually showing you, rather than having it done to you, is the fact that you do have the ability to rise above the drama and rise above the toxicity. And if you do that, you'll get noticed, and then there could be some promotion or other offer that's on the other side of this. So, nice. Yep, career advancement. You are going up the ladder.
Oh, good.
But it's just a little test at the moment to see whether you're focused on the career or the toxicity that's going on.
Interesting. Great reading. Thank you, Miss Psychic D, and thank you, Carrie, as always. Let me just go to another one. Let me just pick. Oh, hey, Sharon, good to see you. Always lovely to see you, and I'm so glad that you're joining in, Sharon. Good to see you. Okay, I'm going to give you another one of our regulars, Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn. Jocelyn has said, loved and shared. Hello. What do you see for me in the coming months, please, and thank you.
I don't know whether you're willing to travel, Jocelyn, but the first thing I see is some form of travel. This could be just a little getaway, or you could be traveling overseas in some way, but Spirit really want you to focus on your emotional self at the moment. I feel like emotionally you may need to release a lot of things. And once again, this full moon in Scorpio is bringing up a lot of shadow and emotion for people. But Spirit just want to confirm for you that you are manifesting. This could even be a move. I just feel like you're here 1 minute, but then you're over there the next. I would lean more towards travel, but this is something that you've been calling in for yourself and praying for a long time. They're also telling me that if you have any hobby or something when it's got to do with work and increasing your financial flow, then that's coming in for you as well. So at the end of the day, they are saying focus more on your emotional stability and security when it comes to things. But you definitely got a prayer that's going to be answered. And I feel like this has got to do with some type of travel. And if it's not travel, it could be a move.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Or it could be both.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll take
Nice.
those.
Nice. Let us know, Jocelyn. And thank you so much
Yeah.
for always watching. We love you, Jocelyn. You're fantastic. And you know what we'll do? On that note, I'm going to bring up some feedback from Kerry. Right. Thank you. I hear you. I will rise above that and focus on my career. It's really pulled me down last week. Wow. So I'll step right the way away from it. It was directed at me last week. So it was really hard not to take it personally. Okay. Wow. Yep. But I got this. Thanks a million, Harry and Miss Psychic D. Big love. Oh, God bless you, Carrie. God bless you. Amazing. Okay. Do you know what we're going to do? We've just got a comment from someone called Mel P. Hey, Mel P. Liked and shared. Hi, Harry. I'm a friend of Jocelyn. Jocelyn's friend is joining us. Thank you for joining us. May I get a reading for the next 3 months with Miss Psychic D, please? Okay, great.
Absolutely. Hi, Mel. Let's go, Mel. You have a choice or a big choice or decision coming up that's going to advance you in some way. There seems to be a running theme here because I'm an energy reader, so I'm reading people's energies, and it's more so about confidence and belief. The guidance for you, Mel, is to release limiting thoughts or beliefs about yourself, or there could be people around you that are draining you emotionally, and it's best for you to energetically release them. You're going to have to make a judgment call of some sort. And once you do that, you're going to go leaps and bounds towards financial stability and security. I don't know what your relationship status is like, but there's a masculine energy that is around you that is very balanced and also financially stable and secure. So you're either going to meet this person. This can be a boss energy as well. So you could get a new job or a pay rise or something like that. But the main guidance I've got for you at the moment, Mel, is as if you start working on releasing the limiting thoughts and beliefs or people around you that seem to emotionally drain you, like energy vampires, you've actually got stability and some type of wealth coming in for you. So you're going to feel very, really victorious. It's like, oh yeah, look at me, Mama made it.
Oh, I
yeah,
love
that kind of energy. So
love that. Amazing. Thank you, Miss Psychic D, and thank you, Mel, for joining us. Now I want to. By the way, Miss Psychic D, before I move on, I forgot. Do you do mediumship or no?
No. I do, but
not on the lives.
It's not my forte.
Is that right? Not on the lives. Is that right?
Sometimes if I'm doing a reading, a loved one will come in and it'll be a very active reading, but I do personal development.
Yep, perfect. Okay, I thought that. Okay, great. So just want to let some people knowing who want to connect with loved ones. We're not doing that on this live tonight. So if you want to have a message from a loved one, try and give one of us at-home psychics a call. For example, we've got Ben Graham, who's a terrific medium. He does great connections with loved ones. His PIN is 9166. So he's actually logged in. Very popular medium. He's available. Last week he was taken throughout the whole show. So he's a terrific medium, so give him a call. For those of you who are asking to connect with a loved one in spirit, pick up the phone and give Ben a call. His PIN is 9166. And the phone number in Australia is 02907 10199. And our worldwide number is +61 4 888 25177. I'll let you know who else is logged in. We've also got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We have Jackie Crystal. She's also a great medium on pin 9875. We have Maria on pin 9126. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. As I said, she's always very busy, Natalie. And we've also got Psychic Sandy on pin 9108 and Sandy Stargazer on pin 9141. They're all available for you to give a call. So you can have a one-on-one over the phone. So you'll be guaranteed a reading that way, because tonight you're not guaranteed a session. You're not guaranteed to be pulled. And there's only a random selection of a few of you that get a reading tonight on the live. But if you pick up the phone and make a call for one of those psychics at home, you're guaranteed a session that way, one-on-one from wherever you are in the world. Yep, perfect. I'm just double checking Ben's still on. Yes. So as I said, Ben 9166 is his pin for that person that kept asking for a loved one's message. All right, perfect. Let's give you some feedback, Miss Psychic D, from Jocelyn, one of our faves. Feedback, thank you so much, Miss Psychic D. Spot on. Yes, I have been praying. Yes, and yes, I'm a solo parent at the moment. Oh, I can't wait to go and visit my hubby overseas. Oh, that's right. You are amazing. Thank you for this amazing reading and for taking time to give us guidance. Harry, I love you. I love you too. That's right, Miss Psychic D. I forgot Jocelyn's hubby was overseas working. I forgot that. That's true. Very good. Amazing. Okay. And Cherie, I'm loving that you're on while watching your Sharks play. Amazing. Fantastic. All right, Miss Psychic D. Before I choose another question for you, because I've already got the one lined up, I wanted to ask you just a question about the way you read energy, because you love reading energy and you were talking about that, and you're so great with the law of attraction. Do you feel that when you read energy that you're able to also help them sort of with your life coaching skills as well as your clairvoyance, because you see the energy and then you're able to help with that amazing information as a life coach as well? Is that true?
Absolutely. So Spirit have taught me, I've been doing this for about 30, 35 years. Spirit have taught me that through the vibration of my voice and the words and the dialogue that they give me to share with my client, it actually alchemizes the energy.
Wow.
But the client always has free will as well.
Yes.
So if they resist it, then it's hard work for me, really.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
If they allow it and the energy is very open and they're happy to entertain the new perspective. Sometimes people just need a perspective. Some people I need hope. I need something to look forward to in the future. Everybody needs something different. But
very good point.
I basically alchemize energy with my voice, kind of like how other healers will use sound equipment and stuff.
Amazing. And that could be why you've got such a good success rate with people on here as well, because, I didn't know that about you, and I think that's terrific. I think that's amazing. That's amazing. But I think that makes sense. In terms of that, let's give you some feedback from Mel P. Hi, Miss Psyche D and Harry. Thank you so much for that reading. I do have some vampire energy around me that I've been anxious of getting rid of. I did just get offered a new job also. Look at that. I'm very happy with my first reading and the guidance. Isn't that amazing?
Excellent.
Amazing. Good on you, Miss Psychic D. That was great. And I love that. I love that little, the first timer. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's go with great. All right, let's go with Mariah. Hey, Mariah. Mariah is from the UK. Liked and shared and hello from the UK. I love the UK. May I have a reading, please? Are we ever going to get a business? And am I going to get a good job? Thank you.
Absolutely, Mariah. What you're actually doing in your energetic timeline at the moment is you're closing out an old cycle and you're about to start a whole new one. I'm getting told to think rich. So what I find a lot with people is they want something so bad and they have a big desire, but in their belief system, which is the main vibration that they send out there, they'll tell themselves things like, I don't have enough money, there's not enough prospects, so nothing works out for me, all that type of stuff. If Spirit said, if you could just turn that slight pessimism into optimism, like everything's working out for me, I don't have to have it all figured out right now, I'm excited to run my business is going great guns, and and tell it how you want it to be, then you're going to have a little doorway open up and you're going to step in it. I feel like you will be doing something a little bit different than what you're asking about, if I'm honest. But yeah, there's a new doorway, I'd say within the next 3 months, given your energy right now. And this could actually be inspired by someone else recommending something or saying something or putting you in a better, not a better path, but in a more defined path for yourself. But I do see business being really well, but it's about talking that success into being.
Amazing.
Because I feel like I need to ask you, why do you want this business so bad?
Yeah.
If it's for stability and security, then we have to be and feel stable and secure so that business can come in. Otherwise, you know, it'll be all willy-nilly, wishy-washy.
Amazing. Amazing, Miss Psychic D. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mariah, watching from the UK. I think it's morning there. Okay.
That's cool.
Veronica, I love this question. Veronica, one of our regulars, and we love Veronica as well. She's terrific. And she's asked a really good question. Veronica has said, I've liked and shared. What is the biggest lesson I need to learn in 2025? What a great question.
Yeah, I love that. For you, Spirit instantly said that change doesn't have to be so hard. So I'm not sure whether, you know, we are here to learn. We are here to grow. We have to have experiences, whether they're negative or positive, to help us grow and expand on this planet. So I don't know whether you see change as a challenge rather than change being a natural part of growth and expansion. But there's also a message here with your relationship with money and finances and value as a whole. On a psychic level, you do have a new opportunity and a new doorway opening up for you that's got financial gain attached to it. So think rich, grow rich. That keeps coming up even for a couple of people. So I believe in like attracts like. So even if I read for Veronica, this message can go to anyone watching because they're all calling out for something energetically similar. So the biggest thing here is on prayer as well. Use the power of prayer and get your vision boards out and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, change doesn't have to be so difficult, Veronica. It's when you learn the skills on how to just go with the flow and trust that the universe has got your back and all that sort of stuff, then things can just fall in your lap.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
changes
so great.
That's your lesson.
That's so great. That's so great. And thank you, Veronica, for asking such a terrific question. Because like you said,
that's awesome.
I think a lot of people can take away from that. And as a teacher of metaphysics, I really, really like when everyone sort of can take a golden nugget away from something metaphysical, because, you know, it helps them in their life, you know. And as amazing as a personal reading can be, I think it's so much more impactful when everybody can resonate with something, because really it's the collective. And I think you agree with that, Miss, because I think you've even talked about the collective. And I really do feel that is true, because sometimes when it's a personal reading, which, let's be honest, everybody wants, because everybody tends to be very, you know, about themselves. And, you know, that's not a bad thing. It just is reality. You know, and as psychics, we know that better than most people, you know, because that's, I get it, right? But in saying that, I think when it comes from an energetic perspective, when you can sort of ask something that really can ripple through every viewer watching, everybody, you know, that might get something from that, I think that's terrific. So Veronica, one of my favorite questions, and Miss Psychic D, you answered that brilliantly. Love it. Okay, let's go with.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, you're terrific. You're terrific. You know, I love you. I think you're great. Okay, let's go with.
I love you too.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Let's go with. Let me go with. I saw Nita. There you are, Nita. Hey, Nita said. Hi, hello, Harry and Miss Psychic. I've liked and shared. Thank you, darling Nita. I would love to know if I will be in a relationship soon, please. Ooh, good question for you, Nita.
Yes, Nita. As soon as I asked Spirit your question, they told me September, October this year as a possibility. even though I say prediction, most people say prediction, I say possibility, because it's still up to individuals to line their energy up with their desired outcome. But you've been given the gift of lineal time right now, Nita, to once again to mother and care and nurture for yourself. I'm not sure whether you are a really big giver, like you love feathering other people's nests and stuff, but if I could guide you moving forward, you're going to get what you're asking for when it comes to your partner. I feel like this partner is going to be very chivalrous. They're going to wine you and dine you and totally look after you. But they're sort of saying at the moment it's about you feathering your own nest so you can be the best possible version of self when this relationship comes in. So I don't know whether you've had codependent relationships in the past, but they want you to know that that's a thing of the past now. So think really good thoughts about yourself. That's what they keep saying. Talk to yourself really nicely, because when this energy comes in for you, you could meet them around August, but it'll start unfolding over September and October. You're not going to know yourself because this person really wants to take care of you.
Oh, I love
Like,
that,
really.
Fanita. Oh, I love that.
So,
Miss
yeah.
ITT.
Sometimes we think we want that, you know, I want someone to look after me and do this and do that. And then you get it and you go, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this. It's overwhelming.
True.
I hope independence is coming out now.
Yeah.
Something.
Great message. No, you're great. Thank you, Nita. Thank you for that question. And Anna, I just want to say a very happy 80th birthday to your mum. So you're obviously having a party, which is amazing. Happy birthday to your mum. And you wanted to let us know that Michael was great on Thursday night. You got to tune in, which I'm so grateful that you did. And thank you. Amazing. Anna, we love you. Thank you so much for coming on just to let us know that. And happy birthday to your darling mum. Okay. Lisa said, Lisa wasn't able to watch. Oh, that's okay. Lisa, just, you know what? The great thing is the shows do stay on the feed, so you can always watch back. So if you missed Michael's show, just watch it back. To be honest, most people do that. A lot of people aren't able to watch the lives and they watch back. And the great thing with Michael's show is because it's not a reading show, so you can watch it back really whenever, and you feel like you're watching it really then and there. Whereas with our show on the Saturday night, a lot of people come back on and watch it afterwards. They might have missed a message or they want to watch it back. But then sometimes people do watch our show on the Saturday night after, and they think it's live when they're watching it, which might be 2 days later, and they ask a question. So that's the great thing about Michael's show on Thursday. So definitely you can watch it whenever, and he'll do that every Thursday, and that is great. Okay, let us go with some validation from Veronica, who, as I said, asked such a great question. Veronica, validation, thank you so much. That is so uplifting. I love how Miss Psychic D has become such an inspiration for me, especially in the last year. I'm so hopeful for what is to come. What a beautiful response. Isn't that great? Oh, I don't think Miss Psychic D can hear or see it. Or maybe she's frozen. But anyway, it's so great. That was such a great response from you, Veronica. Thank you so much. Absolutely loved it. I think Miss Psychic D is frozen. I think she is. But that was amazing. Thank you, Veronica. We think you're great. Okay. Miss Psychic D, are you back? I feel like she's gone. Ooh, that's all right. I might just keep chatting to everybody. Miss Psychic D, feel free to talk when you are back. I feel like I don't know if she's not going to know. She's got no idea what's going on.
Hi.
Did you see any of that?
I'm back,
hear
I
any of
think.
that? Did you hear or see any of that? Because it didn't look like you did.
I don't think so.
I don't think you did either.
No.
You basically, it was Veronica wrote this. Veronica.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, Veronica had said, "Thank you so much. That is so uplifting. I love how Miss
I'll go back
Psychic
and
D has
rewatch
become
it.
such an inspiration for me, especially in the last year. I'm so hopeful for what's to come." Yeah. All right. So what we'll do is I'm gonna just remove Miss Psychic D off, and what we'll do is we'll just see if that helps. All right. Miss Psychic D, can you hear me and see me?
Yeah.
It's not working. Yeah, kind of. Did you
can.
see that? Did you see that and hear that when we showed it the second time, or
Can you hear
missed that
me?
as well? Yeah, it's a really bad internet.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's
Yeah,
so
you got
beautiful
it.
you
Great.
just say.
Yeah, great, amazing. Yeah, after the show finishes,
I'm doing it from a laptop for the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what it is? I could tell it's definitely to do with your connection. But when you finish the show, feel free to watch it back, Miss Sakiti, and you'll be able to see it because it was such a great message. It was just beautiful. Okay. Amazing. All right, let me go with I might do a couple more and then I might let you go, Miss Psychic D, and then I might just have a little chit chat with some of our viewers. All right. So let's do a couple more for you. And then amazing. And then I'll let you go. No, never apologize. Never apologize. You're terrific. You're terrific. And you're holding a show on your own, really. So you never feel like you have to apologize. Okay, let me go with I'm scared if I pull a question, you're not going to hear it or see it. Before I pull a question, can you hear me and see me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, about a minute later. All right, I'm gonna pull you another one, and then I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm just gonna have a chat with some of our viewers. All right. So the question is gonna be from Lisa Lee. Hey, Lisa Lee, liked and shared. Hello, lovelies. Would like to know, when do you see my finances easing, please?
All right, hopefully you can hear me, Lisa. Lisa Money.
Yeah, perfect.
Very soon. I just literally got shown money coming in for you, Lisa, where you will be able to repay any debt or anything like that you've got going on. So August, they tell that July, August is very significant with this shift for you. And there's going to be a wonderful shift in your work sector as well. So whether you get a new job and there's more money attached to it, or you get some type of payout or a pay rise of some sort, but definitely in the second half of the year, Lisa, your finances will start improving for you. So once again, everybody, think rich and grow rich.
I love it. I love it. Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Psychic D. You are terrific. Let me just remove that comment. Hold on, okay, perfect. All right, so Miss Psychic D, you are terrific. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to let you go, and viewers, stay on watching because I've got a little surprise.
Oh, thank you. My apologies.
No, don't be silly. You're great. I adore you. So, Miss Psychic D, I look forward to having you back. Miss Psychic D is on pin 9140. Are you able to log into the phone lines?
More than likely. We'll see how this goes.
Amazing. All right, I'll let you go, darling. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, Miss Psychic D.
Thanks. Bye.
She's terrific. Okay, so everyone, don't go anywhere. I've got a little surprise that's about to come on. Okay, so what we'll do is let's just keep chatting amongst ourselves, and just for the remainder of the show, Miss Psychic D was terrific, but obviously her internet was getting the better of her and was getting a little bit difficult from a technical side to navigate. So I thought, you know what, let's let Miss Psychic D go for the night. She's done a great job, and everyone got some great messages. And then you know what we'll do? We'll do a little surprise for you that's sort of unplanned. And so just keep on watching and keep on talking to us. So let us know what is happening. So Veronica said, thanks, Harry, for getting my comments through. I love that. I'm so glad we've got that for you. So yeah, let's have a little chat amongst ourselves. So what is everybody doing for the coming week? Do we have any plans? What's happening? Let me know. Sherry, I'm not sure if you're still watching the Sharks. I'm not sure what's happening with that, but let me know. Let me know if you can continue joining us. That would be great. And I will, oh, perfect. All right, let's bring on our little surprise for you. All right, let me, hold on. Hey, hello. Michael, good to see you. What's happening?
Good to see you as well. Not much, bit of a surprise.
A little surprise. I know. Do you know what? It's so funny, everyone. So I literally just sent Michael a message going, "Hey, do you just want to jump on and have a little chat with me?" Just to,
I'm
because
happy.
we're doing
I'm
this
happy
show.
to do readings.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think I want to know a little bit more about the Thursday show, and
Okay,
we can talk a little bit more about that. So why don't we do that? And if you want to do a couple of readings, I mean, why not? But I want to know more about the Thursday show, because this is kind of look, people say, oh my god, what a surprise! Because it was more just like, you know, people were loving the show, and I want to know a little bit more about what you would like to do with it. What's going on?
Yeah, it's basically kind of in its teething processes. Like, this is something new that Psychic TV has done. We've never done this sort of format of a show, and what sort of sparked the sort of initial idea for me was with your show here on a Saturday, when the occasional times when we do have a bit of a chatter, it's not just back-to-back readings, as you said. A lot of people do seem to get a lot out of that, and sort of walk away with something a bit more, because it's not just a personal reading. It's like something that everyone as a collective, as you said, can take from. So I thought, well, why not just do a show around that, where it's
So
not
great.
readings, and we pick a theme. So basically the idea is, for the next sort of several weeks, as we get our psychics on, they're going to be on obviously for the first time. So once the psychic comes on, we'll be getting to know them first on a deeper level, so our viewers can actually connect with our psychics on a much more personal level over the phone. So they've got to know them a little bit better. Then as we kind of go through like the weeks, and some obviously psychics before they come on repeatedly, it'll be more just sort of themed on, basically it's up to the viewers. So on last Thursday, you know, we had some people throwing questions about like, how do I clear energy, or how do I know that I've got a gift, or how do I know I'm speaking to a right source and not to a negative source. So Jackie, who was on, was able to really sort of help with those like mediumship type questions as a general kind of conversation. And then, like me, because I don't follow a script, so I kind of just go with the flow of, you know, whatever Jackie was saying. I kind of just followed up with questions on what she had to say.
Amazing.
And yeah, it's kind of the viewer's show as opposed to my show or anyone else's show. It's like how you want to go with the show, and it'll just grow from there naturally.
Well, ages ago, I sort of did that ages ago, where I was sort of trying to do that but it was just a one show thing. It wasn't a regular thing. So it was this was yonks ago. And I sort of was making it sort of an educational program for that one night. And I really enjoyed that. So seeing you do it as an actual show, like a reoccurring thing, I kind of think that's perfect. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm so excited for it, because a lot of, and I've said this many times, I think, you know, people get so much from that. You know what I mean? So I'm so glad you're doing it, Michael. And people watched you. Veronica loved it. Lisa said, sorry, she couldn't watch, but she'll watch it back. Cherie was out, but she's going to try and watch it back. So, yeah, so make sure you continue watching it. So it'll be Thursday. Is it Thursday at 8?
Every Thursday at 8:00, yeah. And, as I said, we're just going to go with it, you know.
No, I love
it. Jane, our CEO, has sort of, you know, suggested the idea that now and then we might actually have a viewer come on the actual show. And,
amazing. Again, and you know, I think that's great. And again, I did that before, and it worked really, really well. So if you guys, you know, can do that, I think that would be terrific. Because, you know, that stuff all works and it's great, but you know, we never really change the shows. So I think if you can do that, Michael, I reckon that would be great. Like even down the track, because you've got such a great little thing happening here that we just didn't continue doing it on a regular basis. And I really wanted to change the show into that, and they wouldn't do it. But now that we can do both, I think that is terrific.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think it's a good balance. Yeah, like people can obviously come Saturday, get their readings, and then just have a chilled evening Thursday night.
I think it's perfect. Possible. I think it's perfect. I think it's great. So let me Miss Psychic D, she said, oh my gosh, no, of course we love you, Miss Psychic D. It's great. And people are just so grateful. So do you want to do a couple reads?
Yeah, why not? I'm here.
Yeah, why not? All right. Does anyone want a couple? We can get to a couple with Michael, because he's just so great. Let's give you Karina. Hey, Karina, good to see you. Loved and shared. Hi, Michael. May I have a 3-month reading? Is spirit leading me for career in church and community? What an interesting question.
Yeah, it definitely is. I don't think you need to wait 3 months for that to happen. I think there is definitely change happening for you around the next 3 months for sure. In regards to the leading into a career in the church and sort of like the community group, don't know if you're sort of in a country town. It feels like a country town, even if you don't. There's a lot of obviously community energy around that, and I think it goes kind of in an obvious sense that trust the intuition that you've got going on around you. If that's where you're being led, follow that, see where it takes you, because the more you explore, the more you're going to grow around that. I feel like it's going to be more in the next month, but it's going to obviously progress for the next 3 months for you. You're just having a really positive change. I feel like you've had your, what's the word I'm looking for here? Your sort of spiritual awakening. That's the kind of energy I get around you at the moment. And the more you sort of trust that and explore that, the further you're going to go with it. So just for you, it's just the trusting and following the way you feel, because it's guiding you.
Oh, I love that. Great message. And I love the question. I'm going to get to Cherie. Where are you? There you are, Cherie. Loved and shared. Am I ever going to be a grandmother to an earth baby for my daughter? She's had so many problems with pregnancies. Yeah, I saw that before.
Yeah, I saw that earlier too, actually. Cherie, I do obviously, love and light to you and your daughter and the frustration that you've had multiple times. You've probably heard this a lot, so I'm just going to give it to you again, is don't give up, or tell her not to give up around this, as much and as easy as that would be for the both of you. You are meant to be a grandmother and she is meant to be a mother. It does kind of come down to timing. It's the only sort of thing that spirit is sort of, and it's almost like spirit in a way is kind of apologizing for that. But it is just like a timing thing. They're like, well, we're so sorry. We think you're ready. And then we realize you're not. And we're not going to give you something that you're not. And yes, it's all, but there is a little girl in the sidelines waiting to come in, and she'll be there. I reckon by this time next year, you'll be having a baby shower.
Oh, I love that. Cherie, that's amazing. Michael, I love the way that you did that, Ready. That was awesome. Veronica, these shows are awesome. Yeah, exactly. So we try to make these ones educational as well. But as I said, I wasn't really allowed to change the show format because all we had was the show. But now that's why I'm glad that we've got both. So I'll continue to make this as educational as we can. But people on here always love reading. So at least with Michael's, it'll be more so centered on everyone can get something from it. So, and thank you so much for your feedback. I would love to go with Robert, because Robert asked this. There you go. Would love a reading from Michael. I've liked and shared. Any update on my work or business and what the remaining year has for me? Thank you.
Definitely. I love how you've worded it as work or business as like two separate things when they're kind of the one. So that was quite interesting in your wording. That's the first thing that I'm brought to. What I'm being drawn to is the business word, not the work word. I'm not getting work around you. I'm getting business. So if you have a side job and you have a business or whatever it is, Spirit's just basically focusing on the business side of things. So it's business that needs to be your main focus. It is going to pick up in a sense that there's a few little things that you need to do. And the biggest thing I'm just going to give you in this short sort of time here is go back to your business plan. Something needs to change. Something's not working there. So I would revise your business plan. It could be just a simple, it's lost me the word, but like your sort of business goal or direction, or sort of your career goal, like that. I think the wording just needs to change to make it clear, to help the business grow. If you've already got the business going, I will still go back to the business plan and just basically give it a refresh to help that grow. And that's going to set you up for the rest of the year, basically.
Oh, I love that. Amazing. Cherie just said, yeah, I've said that I was told myself I wouldn't ever be a mum. Look at this. And I have 2 earth kids with multiples. So thank you for that. You are so amazing. Isn't that incredible? So there you go, Cherie. So in some way you can see your own hardships that you had, because, you obviously had a hard journey to have kids, but you've got 2. So isn't that amazing that she's able to resonate? So there you go, Cherie. Sure, you're going to be a great grandma. It's going to be amazing, because we love Cherie. Don't we just love her?
Yeah, she would have
We just
to be
love
an
it.
amazing grandma. It would be just, very lucky grandchild.
She's great. I actually think I got Cherie on the show as a viewer once. Cherie, did I? Oh my
I was
god!
going to say, because we have done, we
Did I?
have had a few.
Yeah, I've done a few of it. I can't remember who it was either. Oh my god! I think it was.
We had a
Cherie.
giveaway, I think.
Yeah, but was it Cherie? Cherie, did I get you on? I feel like I remember it. But I could be wrong. But I think I did.
Maybe we
it
need
was
to
really
get her
fun.
on.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I did.
Oh, she first.
Oh, is that what she said? Yeah, I thought so. I remembered because I was like, I remember talking to you, and I remember you introduced me to your family on the show. I remember that. Oh my god! I was thinking just then, Michael. I was thinking to myself, oh my god, did I imagine that happened? I was thinking, did I imagine that? Thank you, Cherie, for confirming I haven't gone crazy. Oh, she said her daughter was here. I remember. Amazing. Okay, let's see if we can go to hold on a second. Oh, hey, Callista. Good to see you. I think I don't know if that's, hold on. I saw them ask a different question before, but I'm trying to find the different one. But if I scroll up, I don't know if I'm going to find it. Probably not. I can't find it. Okay, let me go with MJ. Hey, MJ. MJ has said, I've liked and shared. Thank you, MJ. Hi, guys. Do you see my finances improving, please? And thank you.
So definitely, and I'm actually going to pull on the spirit of Miss Psychic D here, because I know this was something that she would probably say. One of the biggest things that she does say, which I'm going to say to you as well, is don't focus on the absence of it. Focus on more the present. So like attracts like, as Psychic D does say a lot. So in regards to finances improving, they will improve if you say they will and believe that they will. I know you're looking at the sort of the fear around the money at the moment, and you're looking at the negative in the sort of bank account kind of thing, or the less that's in there. But you've just got to sort of change and believe that that is going to change, and the money will come. Because once you start to believe it, and once your head and your heart does catch up, then you will find that the abundance will come. So give it some time, give some practice in regards to changing the attitude and the outcome around what you think you don't have. So I would feel by July you're going to start seeing that improvement. But just don't look at what you don't have. Rent gets paid, food's in the fridge. You're okay. You may not be living comfortably like on a luxury yacht, but no one really does live like that. So just be in the moment, be in the present, and know that it will get a lot easier for you.
Amazing. Thank you, MJ, and thank you, Michael, which is awesome. People are saying hi to you, which is great. Oh, that's hilarious. Cherie is still multitasking. I love it. Oh, your son's going to be 21 in
21st.
August.
Wow.
Yeah, did you see that? Yeah, I just saw that too.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
I just saw the same thing. Oh my god, amazing. She's a machine. You're a machine, Cherie. Amazing.
Actually, yeah, 20. Yeah, it's still late.
Yeah, I think 21.
Virgo starts 23, I think it is. I should know because I'm a Virgo.
Well, isn't August Leo and then hits Virgo at the end? Because
I think
Virgo
it's
is September.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
so when that's what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there you go. So I love that. Can we do? I'm going to give you some feedback, and then I'm going to give you Eva, because Eva, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, Eva. The feedback is from MJ. Thank you so much, Michael. I'll do that and not overthink it. I needed to hear that. Thank you. Isn't that great? I'm going to have to give you... oh, yeah, he's a Leo. That's what I thought. Yeah, amazing. Oh, and your daughter as well.
Oh, wow.
Are you all Leos? They're all Leos. Oh, my God, that's amazing.
Oh, that's one fiery household.
That's one... Do you know what? They are. They totally are. And I love that about them. All right, Eva said, liked and shared from the US. It's so good to see you, Eva. So nice to see you again. Oh, it's a pleasure, darling. I would love a reading from my guides. Thank you. Yes, Eva's really good. Like, whatever you pick up.
If reading from your guides are actually the first thing they're kind of saying to me straight away is a reminder that you are on the right path. So I don't believe necessarily that maybe you've been questioning it, but I do sense a tiny bit of maybe some doubt or just some, I mean, we are human, so we're going to have those moments, and that's totally okay. But what Spirit is sort of saying straight away, first and foremost, is you are on the right path. So just keep going, keep believing. I'm going to use the word trust again, because that's what's coming up as well. Trust in the path that you're going down, the decisions that you're making, and the way that you're feeling, because I don't know if there's a project or if there's something that you're doing, but they're like, there's going to be a successful outcome with this. And yeah, they just keep repeating, trust the path you're on because it's the right one.
Love it. Eva, it's so good to see you. Oh, look, Cherie's daughter is the 6th of August. She's the 16th, and her son is oh my gosh, they're all in
Wow.
August. Isn't that unbelievable? That's
And those numbers are
unreal.
interesting.
Yeah, they are. 6, 16,
The
22.
numerology in me just kicked in and went, oh, that's interesting.
The numbers, yeah, I know. I love that. I love when you see numbers and patterns and stuff. It's so cool. Okay, amazing. All right, it was Jessica's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Jessica. Okay, in that case,
Happy birthday,
it was
Jessica.
Jessica's birthday. So let's just give Jessica a little birthday message. Hello, beautifuls, loved and shared. I'd love a reading for some guidance, please. Happy birthday.
Oh, firstly, happy birthday. Some reading for some guidance. Basically, you're you're a Taurus, so you're very headstrong, which is what I was getting straight away. Don't let that kind of get the better of you as well. I do feel like, again, very similar to the reading I just gave. It's kind of the same message passing on to you in a sense that whatever it is that you're working on, don't sort of be discouraged or feel not let down, but I just think you're questioning your worth at the moment, and that really needs to change. Know that you are worthy, know that you are doing the right thing, and that you're going, again, like I said before, down the right path with you. I think you get in the way of you, and that's what sort of needs, you just catch yourself in that moment and just sort of get out of the way of yourself and just let it flow, let it happen. But just don't self-doubt or sort of second question things, because they're sort of saying it's okay and you are doing the right thing. So just keep going, basically. That's sort of a bit of a theme, but yeah, just keep going.
Oh, I love that. Good on you, Jessica. Keep it up, and of course, happy birthday. Well, Michael, thank you so much for coming on and having a little chit chat with us. It was very rare, very random, but I just thought, you know what? We were talking about you a little bit, and when I realized that you were here, I thought, oh, you just want to come on and have a little chit chat. Amazing. Michael, it was terrific to have you. Thank you so much, and good on you with the Thursday shows. And everyone, keep watching Michael's show on Thursday, and of course, our show here on Saturday. So, Michael, I'll see you again very soon, I think.
You will, and I am going to log on to the phone lines as well.
Oh, perfect. What's your PIN?
No idea, but okay. They can.
Whatever Michael's PIN, go on psychictvinternational.com and you'll find it.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, I'll speak to you soon.
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Amazing. Well, that was great having Michael on. So thank you all so much for joining us. I just want to let everybody know the website is psychictvinternational.com. That is the website. I will be back hosting next Saturday, which is the 24th, I believe. Yes. So I'll be back on next Saturday as well. And of course, as we just said, Michael will be on Thursday night. So watch Michael's show on Thursday night, and then I'll be back on Saturday night, which is amazing. So you've had me for some consecutive Saturdays. I'm actually trying to do my best to do as many Saturdays as I can, because a lot of you were saying, please keep doing the Saturdays, because I was taking so many off. So I'm going to do my best to do more Saturdays than I did tonight. I did last week. I'm going to do next week. And I think I'm even doing the week after. So you're going to have me for some really solid consecutive Saturdays, which is great. You've got Michael for his Thursdays. So thank you all for joining us. And I will just read out those phone numbers for you. In Australia, the number is 02-907 10199. And our international number worldwide is +61 4 888 25177. Logged in for your calls if you'd like a reading over the phone. You've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. You've got Jackie Crystal on pin 9875. You've got Maria on pin 9126. You've got Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. You've got Psychic Sandy on pin 9108. And you've got Michael DeMarco, and I'm going to find the pin number for you. Michael's pin, found it, is 9149. So definitely give our psychics a call and have a one-on-one with them. Until then, stay well, stay safe, and stay cool or stay warm. It depends on where you are in the world. Someone said it was warm where they were. I'm like, oh, it's freezing here. And I will see you next Saturday night at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Time, as always. So good night, everyone. Thanks so much for joining.